Hey everybody, welcome to the PowerCast, live with you every week, live with Erik Vasquez and Dave Lemel on the PowerCast. We have a very special guest, and we are doing a pre-recorded show this week.
I was just going to say recorded live.
Pre-recorded live for you guys because we are going to be unavailable to make a show happen for you. So make sure to tune in, watching this live. Valerie Lemel, a brand new podcast with her on a very special podcast because she is working at a very special salon.
Very special.
It is the Capture Salon.
Capture Salon in New Haven, 100 Crown Street. It's in a really great area of New Haven. I know we were speaking previously before we got on about the area of New Haven that it's in.
It is in 9th Square of New Haven, a gorgeous location, completely gentrified.
Yes.
They've done an amazing job.
You're welcome.
It was they did a great job in New Haven. Erik gave me the word because I couldn't remember before, gentrified. They gentrified this whole location, the restaurants, the bars. It is such a beautiful area.
It's really quaint and cute and little, like,
The salon, you mean?
the salon, yes, but the
Yes.
little area of New Haven, it's really great. It's
I heard
really
there's some
Let's
dogs
get
at the
back a little
salon.
bit.
There are. So yes, we have a couple of little pooches there.
You've got two
Alex,
pooches, yes.
Alex, the owner of the salon has.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Alex,
has-
the owner of the salon, thank you so much for having this amazing experience for Val to be a part of.
Yes. So two little dogs, Charlie Brown and Lucy. They're two little toy poodles. They will greet you each time you come in.
They're pretty
really,
cute.
really sweet dogs.
So Valerie's been doing hair for a long time. She's a very well-known colorist, hair cutting. She does a lot of different kind of services. We're going to get into today. So let's know what the services you do provide at Capture Salon. You do hair,
Hair, skin, and nails.
fantastic, and the
Does
hair.
does skin include makeup?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
so
it does.
makeup application.
Yep.
So if somebody was having their wedding that day,
Wedding.
they would see you that morning and you would do them up.
I do them up.
Okay.
That's a great question, Erik. It's a very good. It's skin, makeup, beauty. I love that was perfect.
So it's skincare. So it's skincare and makeup application for that special occasion.
For the special occasion. I love that. That was good stuff, man. All right, so hair, skin, and nails. She also does nails. We're gonna go into this. We're going into the products you guys carry too. I want to kind of talk about that. You do. Let's go right into hair.
Okay, hair.
Hair. So Val's been a hairdresser for many, many years. Got her license when?
I think it was 1996.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Wait, 1995 or 90. Wait,
You don't want to. You don't want to talk about how long. it was.
1995. 1995.
Okay, 1995. She's been you got experience.
She's been doing it since she's 10.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
and in the hair industry, there's many things that happen in the hair industry with different kind of styles that come up, right? How do you get to learn about the new styles that are happening? Like, things have changed so much since 1996. Like, you see people, you read magazines, you see different kind of
Yeah, styles change.
styles definitely change.
They do change.
And then with the salon you're in, there's a color line that you guys use. What's the color line you guys work with?
We use Goldwell.
Goldwell. Now, that is the same color line that you started with back in the day.
Back in
And let's
the
just
day.
flash back for a second because at Capture Salon, there are a handful of girls, the original Panache
OGs,
girls.
yeah.
The OGs from Panache. So Valerie and these girls used to work at a salon called Panache on Chapel Street. A very well-known salon back in the day, ran by a wonderful woman at the time, was
Florence.
Florence,
Macy.
right? And it was on Chapel Street downstairs over there.
No, it was in Sherman's Alley.
Oh, Sherman's Alley. That's right, Sherman's Alley.
Downstairs was Roomba.
That's right, the Roomba restaurant. Yes. So Sherman's Alley, where you first started doing hair when we first were dating.
Yep.
Great girls, great guys, great crew over there. A lot of fun. And now you brought Alex. Opened up the salon.
So Alex opened up the salon once Panache closed, and a lot of the girls
Sidebar.
that are there
Yep.
were from Panache. So it's not all of them, but some of them. So it's really, really great to be around the crew. It's a great group of women. We have so much fun together. There's a lot of history. The salon itself is really beautiful. It's real old downtown New Haven architecture. It was previously the New Haven Water Company that was refurbished. She spent a lot of money making it as beautiful as it is today.
It's got that contemporary feel with that old world vibe of the New
Yeah.
Haven yesteryear, if you will. The architecture, high ceilings, and everything else inside there. You want to put on the screen over there a little photo. Jonathan's going to be able to put on the screen Capture Salon, maybe the website if he has it there available to himself for you guys to know and find. And also the phone number, I'm going to read it out to you for the salon to make appointments with Miss Valerie. Oh, Jonathan's putting on the screen. That's fantastic. It's 203-424-0395. Make sure to call. And who are they going to answer? Who's going to answer the phone there?
So we have Leah, who works up at the front. She's wonderful. And she's there Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Donna, who is there on Thursday.
Leah and Donna. Leah and Donna are the girls you're going to be answering the phones, making appointments. Lovely ladies.
They really are.
And how many?
When they call up, do they have to disclose it up front what it is? Like, obviously it's a hair appointment, or it's a nail appointment, or it's a facial / makeup appointment. But do they have to give the details of what it is that they want? Because somebody may be coming in where they have something that may take you 2 hours.
Right.
You know, and you might think, okay, it's a 1 hour appointment, so I'm just gonna
Right.
book somebody for 2 o'clock.
No, we try to get as much information on the phone as possible.
Okay.
With
good question.
knowing that it may not
If I
be
had a nickel
exact,
for every time you said, that's a good question.
It's a great question.
may not
Yeah,
be what it
25
is that they're getting.
Well, hold on a second. Let's go back to the hair appointment because when someone calls up, right, and you don't know what the hair looks like before they actually make that
Right.
appointment. So they may be a blonde, they want to be a brunette. They may be a brunette, they
Right.
want to go blonde, right? So
Right.
they're calling for a color appointment. And in a color appointment, there is a lot of different facets to what that color appointment can entail and work needs to be done, right? So we talk about color and using the global color line, which is a line that you originally started working with
Yes.
back in
Yes.
the day at Panache, and which has come a long way, the color line at
It
Global,
has,
right?
it has. So,
What would you say about the color line? Anything you could share with
so it was a
people?
great color line when I started using it also, but now it's even better because they've really perfected their toning serums and all their toning line, so you could really achieve what you really are looking for.
Eric, do you know much about this whole toning thing? Toning hair.
I do
when-
now,
Yes.
yeah, from our earlier discussions, yes.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute though, because people really don't know what toning is, right? So, what exactly is toning when it comes to toning hair? What hair would need to be toned? Why is the hair being toned?
So initially, when you start with a piece of hair that's black and you
Yes.
want to be blonde, it
Yes.
goes through a process. And it's 10 out of 10 times, you're not going to put the bleach on and it's going to lift
Exactly
into the
what.
perfect color you want.
Right. Right.
So with that, it pulls different tones. So you want to apply toner to help you achieve what your end goal is.
Does the toner help with the actual condition of the hair as well? Does it help?
It does.
to-
It does help soften it.
That's very important to
It
know.
does.
So the Global Color Line is a fantastic color line to
I
work
like it a
with.
lot.
It's a very well-known brand in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and most people, when they're looking to get color done, they really want a line like Goldwell for their hair to be colored with.
So the toner keeps the hair from getting wonky.
Wonky, exactly.
Dave's favorite word of late, so. No, because I know folks that have like, way back in the day, and I'm talking about like in the 80s and early 90s.
Yes.
Where they sprayed the sun in their
Oh,
hair.
yes.
And
I
then,
did that.
and then they didn't achieve the goal that they wanted because their hair
Right.
almost got orange
Right,
at times.
because the sun-in is really for those blonde-headed people that want it to be even like
Lighter,
platinum.
yes.
So it wasn't for us that we would say, oh, we want to be blonde, let's spray this on, and
I didn't know any brunettes that did it, but it was a light brown.
yeah, we
you
all
know?
did it.
And they were all guys. It was all Marines that used it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
funny.
Comical.
I remember being in high school, and the first time I saw someone using sun in their hair, and they had that kind of brown hair, and her hair was blonde all of a sudden. We're like, oh my God, how'd you get your hair so blonde? And he's like, use sun in. And everybody ran from school to like
Right,
the
to
grocery
get
store
sun in.
or to the drugstore to get sun in. And everybody started doing sun in their hair. It was like
was
a
a
hot,
fad.
it was a very big fad. So color, yeah, Goldwell. And you've been doing color for a long time. And we'll talk about when it comes to someone getting a haircut, you have different kind of styles that are coming out. Some people are going from long to short, and some people are going from short to long. You know, it's very important to know the different kind of textures of hair, whether somebody's hair is straight or curly, right? If it's fine or thick. And when it comes to your hairdresser, it's very important for them to know how to style it and cut it correctly. Otherwise, what happens? If somebody has thick hair and they're cut incorrectly, what's going to happen, would you say?
It might frizz more.
Very frizz, big time frizz. I mean, and not only is it exact, how do you fix that kind of frizz? Sometimes people go and they
That's how you fix it.
Yeah. Sometimes people have.
I wouldn't recommend it though.
What about the razor cut? Is that a popular kind of cut to do?
It is. People do use the razor depending on what type of hair they have.
It's a straight razor?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you take the straight razor, you
Well,
kind
I
of,
mean, yeah, it's a blade with a handle, and you chick chalk in there. It helps thin out the hair, creates the edgy lines.
Especially in shorter hair, I see that happen
Yeah.
a lot, right?
Yeah.
So we got different kind of hair colors, different kind of haircuts, and Valerie is a master of all. I will tell you in advance. She will take the curly curls and make them beautiful and bouncy. She'll take that beautiful straight hair and give it some body if you want it with volume. She'll also make a flat iron to the hair. She'll do those blowouts. Talk about a flat ironing someone's hair. Do you remember back in the day, Eric, where people take an iron and actually flat iron people's hair?
no, because when I straightened my hair,
We
I don't
didn't
think
have
flat irons were around.
No, we didn't have flat
Nope,
irons.
I had the Goody Brush.
The Goody Brush.
Remember the Goody Brush?
Wait,
Yes.
you have long hair?
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
there should be
down
some
the-
pictures
down
that
the
pop
ear.
up over there.
Yeah, send me,
Oh, absolutely.
Send me a picture.
Uh,
I need to
I don't have any pictures
Was it
of it.
curly?
Yeah, it was curly, but I would,
Long.
the white Goody Brush, remember the white Goody Brush
Yeah.
with the orange thing that you could take out?
Yeah.
The white Goody Brush and a blow dryer, and 3 hours later, I had less wavy hair. Not straight,
3
less
hours?
wavy.
You
Yes,
spent 3 hours on your hair.
absolutely.
I-
Daily.
I would love for you to send Jonathan a couple of photos.
Yeah,
I don't
of
have
your
any
hair.
photos.
No.
I don't have any photos of myself with
That's
long hair.
BS because I saw some
No.
photos myself. You
No.
showed me photos.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I
I have
wanna
no
see.
photos of the super long hair. I don't have.
How about when you were in high school? That was pretty long.
I have the high school picture, but it was like shoulder length. It wasn't until after that that I grew it
I
longer.
want to see the shoulder length.
That came out in New York.
You're digging?
It looks
The shoulder length, shoulder.
good.
Love it. All right, so in regards to hair, so we have hair. We've also got something called nails, nail technician you do, right? You're a nail tech, you're a hairdresser, and you're going to talk about skin and esthetician part of your work.
Yes.
So in getting nails done,
So
there's hands
nails,
and
yes.
feet, which are an
Yes.
important piece of the puzzle. Because when it comes to looking good, male and female, it's important to make sure your hands and especially your feet in the spring and summertime look fantastic. So let's talk about nails. When someone's going to have their nails done, right? Let's talk about what exactly is the process and what's involved in it.
In a
I mean,
manicure?
a manicure, yeah, because maybe someone never had been experiencing your manicure or never had a manicure before, a male especially or a female, right? So what's
I
the
mean, it's-
process?
So,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
a manicure, like a typical manicure.
Yes.
We do, but we do regular nail polish and gel nail polish, and the gel lasts much longer.
Yeah.
So we do both of those.
Eric, you ever had a manicure before?
Yes. And it was the most painful, outside of the
So sorry.
kidney stone I had. It was probably the second most
That's
painful
not how it
experience
should
I've had.
be.
But what happened exactly, Eric, that you had such a, why would you have such a painful experience with a manicure?
Well, they, so I guess when they were pushing the cuticle back or whatever, it was just extremely painful because they would just like push the cuticle back.
Yeah.
You know, and the device
Well-
they were using looked like something out of like the 1300s, you know, so.
Well, I can assure you that I don't have very cryptic
Yeah, you mentioned it.
instruments
The,
and
What kind of-
there's some
products.
softeners now that soften
Yeah.
it. Not the Palmolive
Right,
with
no.
you.
not
The old school
Palmolive.
Palmolive, right? Soaking their nails in the Palmolive to soften them up. So what are we using from kind of, stuff to make the
So we
cuticle
have,
softer?
obviously, it's not quite like it was for Eric. We
Yes.
have better technology and better products to soften cuticles before you push them back, so it isn't as painful.
Now, if you've never had a pedicure before, this is something you definitely want to experience, male and female, because it's something that, I mean, I remember the first time I had my pedicure by Valerie, and I haven't had many done before because of the fact that I'm always running around. But when we first were married, she insisted on doing a pedicure to my feet, and it was one of the most uh, life-changing experiences for me personally, I will say. She spent a good hour taking care of them, removing excess layers of history in my feet. And from there, I remember getting up for the first time and literally sliding across the floor.
I
with my
remember
fingers
that.
Soft. Yes, it was pretty
So
crazy.
is the pedicure, and this is my naivete in this area because I've never had a pedicure, is the pedicure strictly just the nails? Or is it
It's
an
the foot.
all foot? So the
Foot, the
pedicure
toe.
involves like scraping and all
Yeah.
that other stuff? Okay.
They take the foot and they release and remove, depending who's doing it and how they do it, they remove all the excess dead skin. Is that okay the way to say it like that? Or and they basically smooth it out like a baby's bottom, and then they make your toes and your nails and your feet look like a mannequin type situation. And it is a situation where it's more of a, I'll call it a spa day, if you will, type experience. Now, listen, I don't get them very often. I was almost embarrassed to talk about this kind of stuff, but I had to be able to talk about it because you made such an experience for me my first time doing it.
I'm so glad.
Any guys out there who haven't done one before or had it done, definitely check it out. And one of the nicest feet that we know is my buddy Pat Pagano, who is a super, right, high-end, hand and feet kind of guy where everything's always up to par. Is that fair to
Yeah, he
reasonable?
would definitely know
I mean,
a good pedicure.
So, but my point is that you guys need to check this out. So go see Valerie. She'll give you an amazing experience hand and nails, males and females. She's phenomenal. Eric, you're up to bat on that pedicure experience. I think Valerie's
Did
gonna
you
have
have
to.
a pedicure?
No, I've never
I
had a
think that you
pedicure.
should definitely take some time out of your very busy schedule and just come once.
I'm
and-
looking at the well, I've always
I mean-
had a problem with anyone touching my feet, so
Okay.
I'm the same way, and I'm super ticklish.
I'd have to get over that. I'm not ticklish.
It's also,
It really doesn't tickle.
but you know what is also Valerie? It's that men as a whole typically are not very confident with their feet. We don't go, oh my god, look at my feet. It's a very like, it's a place where we kind of
No,
feel
I get
like
it. I get
it's
it.
almost
Well,
like a
They're
unattractive.
always covered, so
Yeah, exactly.
I don't wear any open-toed shoes.
Right. I never did before until I met Valerie.
Now you wear open-toed shoes?
No.
Okay.
At least a flip flop, if you will. All right, going into skin. So
Yes.
being an esthetician involves a lot of different little things. One of the big things that we like to talk about, or you like to talk about, or it's important people know, is waxing is a main thing when it comes to estheticians. And when it comes to estheticians, they do a lot of kind of waxing, and they do it on men and women, which
Right.
I've learned
Right.
not from personal experience necessarily, but from you and what kind of things you wax. So, Eric, do you have any questions before?
Well, esthetician, it's not just waxing, right?
it's
No.
not
So
just
there's exfoliation, stuff like that.
Right, it's anything pertaining to the skin, like your face,
waxing. Oh,
your,
yeah, that's a good point. Face.
So if somebody has, let's say, an acne
Yeah.
issue, right? They would come to you and you would have some sort of treatment.
I would have
Or something like that.
help. I'm not a dermatologist,
Okay.
but I could steer you in the lines of what regimen for your face would be best.
But you also take care of people's faces and skin on the face, right? You guys do
Right.
certain things.
We do facials, but
Facials, that's the
I
word.
mean, I don't prescribe topical ointment,
No, but a
I can
facial.
help improve your skin type.
But what goes into a facial?
Well, it's a good cleansing, exfoliating. We have beautiful enzymes and masks that go on the face. It's just a very relaxing time.
How long does a mask stay on?
The mask during the facial.
Like, you don't have to
about
wear, you don't have to
15
leave with it on.
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay.
No,
All right.
and it's not like COVID mask.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
paint.
Oh, so it's like the blue thing that you put on and then
Yes.
you peel off.
No, it's like clay.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
sort
wow.
of like a clay. And then
Gotcha.
you remove
Okay.
it.
And like the mud things also? Or
Yeah,
no?
that's like a mask.
Okay.
That's a mask, yep.
So with the facials, you've got this beautiful experience that someone's going to feel, and then you have on top of that you do the waxing.
Yes.
Now you wax all parts of bodies. So let's talk about the parts of the bodies that you wax, please, for the people out there watching. For women, what parts of the bodies do you wax? For men, what parts of the body do you wax?
Whatever they want waxed.
That's not
Eyebrows, mustache,
Yeah,
and southern region?
southern region.
the female southern region, not the men southern region. I'm guessing, or is that also on the
I-
table?
I've not done that before on a male.
Oh, really? And I'm not claiming to be the first. Maybe Eric.
No, I saw the 40-year-old virgin. Remember the scene in the 40-year-old virgin?
As
No,
a
I'm
matter
not
of-
going there.
As a matter of fact, we had all that hair on his chest.
I'm not looking to do that.
Okay. So when it comes to waxing, you do eyes, you do lips,
Facial,
You-
chest, back,
and then
legs,
You do, but you do
arms.
women's areas that are
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And if a man they also do for back for men, which is very common. You do that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Eric, here's a question over there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, completely forgot what I was going to ask. Oh, yeah, do cucumbers work or no? Cucumbers on the eye?
It helps.
It does? You see this in things, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't know, is it real or is it like a
It's
wives'
nice.
tale type
It's
thing?
nice. So
I've seen
fish,
those.
yeah, fish pedicures are, I don't believe they are like American traditional pedicure. I think it's more out of, it stems from other countries, and starting maybe to bring it here. I don't know of anyone in Connecticut or nearby that does that.
You know, I
Maybe New
heard-
York City
For those
or
of you that
something.
don't know, the fish pedicure, I
Yes.
believe, from what
Yes.
I've seen in YouTube videos,
Yep.
Yeah.
is that the foot or the feet are submerged in what looks like a fish tank.
In the
Yeah.
bath, yeah. in the
Yeah,
foot
and
bath.
there are particular fish that will eat the dead skin off
Yeah.
of your.
But-
Let's make sure we thank that person on
Appendages.
Twitch. Do they have a name out there who they are? I want to thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
joining
the
us.
great
over here.
question.
Yeah, great
That is
question.
a great question.
SGK9. It's just-
SGK9, thank you so much for joining us. And again, we loved hearing from you. That's a great question.
Yeah,
Fish
but
pedicure.
I haven't seen that advertised in this area.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it before
Honestly,
either.
the only time I ever saw it was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
You're
When they
right.
went to,
They
I
went
don't
to
know
a
if they
far
went
country.
to Greece or they went to Fiji or
Something like
that.
An island, yeah, you're right. Very interesting question. Wow, good question. All right, so Valerie Lemel, she is a hairdresser, a cosmetologist, and a nail tech, working at
Capture Salon.
Capture Salon on location.
100 Crown Street.
And the phone number there for her, by the way, just to make sure you catch it on and not forget it, 203-424-0395. She's going to love and look forward to working with you and take care of your hair, your skin, and your nails. Eric, Valerie, I just want to go and talk a little bit about the environment of the salon. How is it you keep the workspace organized and sanitized? What's the way that you kind of work on that?
So, the salon is immaculate, and
Immaculate.
Alex and our staff do a great job keeping up with it. We sanitize all of our implements. We clean up after each service done to a person, wipe it down.
Right. It's so
The
important for people to
chair,
know that,
the
yes.
station.
People are more than ever today, really important to them to know how well maintained.
So it
and
sounds like
clean.
it's got like a spa type feel to it.
It
So is there
does.
like ocean sounds playing in there and stuff?
In the spa part, the
Okay.
salon and the spa are separated.
Okay.
You'll have to come visit.
So what do you have in the salon part? Playing like Metallica or something in there? No?
No, we jam out to our oldies but goodies.
80s rock and roll?
No,
No? All right. A little 90s playing in the background? All right.
some
Uh,
Motown.
What kind of products do you use as far as brands go for the skincare line? Any kind of lines you?
Skin?
Yes.
So skincare, we use Rhonda Allison products. And for hair, we use we have the Moroccan oil line. We have Goldwell line as well. Those are the two biggest sellers.
I have a hair question. So remember the Rachel?
Yes.
Okay, so.
The Rachel
is
from
there
Friends?
Yes, the Rachel. So is there a current hairstyle that is, like, a particular celebrity has that is, like, what people are looking for?
It's a very good question.
Not really. I
Not
mean,
as much
not
as it used
to
I'm
to be.
seeing a lot
me.
more short hair.
So short hair is starting to really make a comeback. You know, everyone was coming in wanting like the long Kim Kardashian. I keep bringing
Okay.
her up, but a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Well, people they can
right.
relate
They're
to
trendsetters,
right,
so-
Yeah.
exactly. They're all over TV all the time, and
Yeah.
what people are out there doing, people want to follow and do the same
I've
kind
seen
of
a
thing.
lot more styles, I guess Captain Marvel, you know, the short hair that she has in the movie?
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing a lot more of. So, I don't know if she's a trendsetter now.
Well, I think anybody who's on social media or on TV or in movies that people follow, I think it's definitely becomes a trendsetter. It's a good point you bring up, Eric, over there. Your company, your business, your location is got great parking, which is a
Yes.
unique situation for
Very
salons,
unique. So
especially in
there's
downtown
plenty
New
of
Haven.
on-street parking, and we have a lot.
Two parking lots.
We have 2 parking lots.
Yeah, great location as far as getting some lunch in the area if you want to.
Yeah,
Get
great
great
little
restaurants and
restaurants.
bars. Capture Salon, phenomenal opportunity for someone to meet a beautiful, great person,
Thank you.
my wife, of course, to have an experience like they've never had before. Please go check her out. Valerie, thank you so much for being on the show today.
I really
appre-
appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Eric and I were looking forward to this opportunity to bring you back. Eric didn't get to be with you last time.
I know.
I was
Yeah, I
excited to
missed
finally
it.
be here and
I'm still
get
getting over that.
people to know who you are and to know more about what you do. Valerie's got her tumbler here. Eric and I got our tumblers here, and we're gonna go to the next part of our show, the tumbler giveaway. So let's see who the lucky winner is.
Real estate at Real Estate Now.
Real estate. What is it saying?
Real Estate Now.
All right, Real Estate Now, go. Congratulations on winning a tumbler. Please get in touch with us so we can send out this tumbler for you. Thank you so much for joining us every week, guys. We love having you. Again, watch us on YouTube, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. Hit subscribe. You can watch us on the replay, Spotify on the road, Apple Podcast, and so much more. Eric, always great being with you on the show, my friend. Valerie,
one last thing.
great job. Yes.
You can follow me at Luxury Lemel Aesthetics and Hair on Facebook.
Ooh,
And
very
I
important.
am going to be listing what specials, what products we'll be offering in the upcoming months.
Oh, beautiful. So please follow Valerie on Luxury Lemel Aesthetics on
And hair.
Facebook and hair and Facebook. Make sure to hit subscribe over there. Reach out to her. Tell her if you liked her on the show today, what you thought about, and if you have any suggestions for the future coming on the show again.
Thank
How about
you.
that?
Thank you.
All right, Miss Valerie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you all.
Mwah.
Love you all. Have a great day, and we will see you next week.